Alright, you virgin gay incels, today we're going to talk about American women and why they are so valuable, should be treasured, should be protected, why all these men who are losers in the United States need to step up, man up, and start marrying them and defending their honor. Alright, I'm just going to say it very plainly. If you live in East Asia, you live in Turkey, your life probably sucks because you don't have access to American women. You might as well get down on your knees and pray 9 times to Kofi Annan with Keisha music in the background because you need salvation. And I'm going to be there 24/7 from here on to eternity twerking in your general direction because of how pathetic you are. So we have to make that clear. Any negative comments about American women in this comment section will not be tolerated because American women are perfect, have no flaws. And anyone who says anything negative about American women has some problem because they can't get American women. So let us be very clear. There's going to be a lot of comments from American women that I'm going to bring up here to show their value and their worth and why you need to step up and pay attention and show them the respect they deserve. Because if you don't get an American woman, you're going to spend your entire life as a loser. This is something that's weighed very heavily on my heart, kind of like a Mama Zuma chip, giving me heartburn. I need to make this clear. I need to get this message out there. So the first one we got was from someone made a lot of different comments. It says very fine and educated, successful, says that every person she doesn't agree with, particularly men, live in the basement of their parents and have no job. Claims to be educated, refers to people as retards, white trash, and fine citizens of the Republic of Niger. Says, oh, you guys live with your parents, I've got a great career, then claiming to be in the military. Now in the military, of course, housing is paid for by daddy government. So I've got my own place. I'm not like you losers. And again, strong American women go in the military, government pays for things, but those women are actually paying for themselves. They're doing everything. The government paycheck is not relevant. It's all about them because they're strong and empowered. So be clear about that and don't try to disparage them. This person also said in different comments that they were a virgin and then also that they're a devoted wife. So I guess it's like one of those, going on 3 years of strong abstinence and marriage type scenarios. And that's a good thing. And you guys need to appreciate that and don't show all your negativity and anger here. The second person, this was in response to a discussion of why white men might, in some cases, like Asian women. So this person goes, a white man dating an Asian woman is usually a tool with too little confidence, a beta male to ask any non-Asian out. Admit you're a pussy. You might have been able to move on to better things. Asian is not the only exotic variety for you to try, you sick fuck. Get over yourselves before you make the mistake of marrying quite possibly the most evil type of women that will take your money, divorce you, and ruin your lives. And if you're too stupid to see that, then you probably deserve to get hurt. This is absolutely true. Asian women are like devious little spiders constantly trying to take your money and screw you over. Like in general, foreign women, if they treat men nice, if they cook for them, if they're pleasant to be around, that's because they're actually, brainwashed by something. And what you need is a strong woman who's going to degrade you and demean you and insult you. Because American women, they don't cheat on you. They never cheat on you. American women never divorce you. American women never try to marry you for money. That's all these foreign gold digger women. So just to be clear on that, I want to make absolutely clear. And if you're an American, let's say black or white woman, you should use as much racially derogatory language towards any women who are not from the United States, whether they Asian, South American, Eastern European, Russian, whatever, or African. You need to use as much derogatory language about those women, say that they're not really women, say that they're pathetic like slaves. In the case of the Asians, they say you've got like no body shape. It's because you guys are all pedophiles, and these women want to be in relationships with pedophiles. You should all say that. As strong American women, you have the right to say that, and no one should question what you say. And if they do, it's because they're an incel, misogynist loser. Just be very clear about that. There's no debate. Ask Obama. So, and then we have the next one. This is particularly, I'm going to try to get a little bit of rhythm. Well, actually, we have one before that, and this is a very interesting one, real quick. Men who bitch and moan about opposite sex due to because they cannot get laid, fuck, sex. That's not the real one. We'll go down here. This is a little lengthy, and I'm probably going to not do it perfectly, but we'll try. No one bitter old woman for you to say this ignorance at best. We old women are wise, can't see through right her, but this is guest problem. Who are you, bitter young man? Did you think you have a chance? Only if you had something she needed. Stupid shit people say, you're just jealous. Can't have opinion that's valid. No, just jealous. Here I am, 55, very sick, married 30 years, 2 children. I thought I had a chance, so I'm jealous. Forget facts, just bitter, stupid ass. Get your shit straight. You don't even know what you're saying. Oh, and grow up. You don't sound so enthusiastic yourself. Did you want her? She's a feminist, sure. I know many feminists who would quit those jobs right away. Left sick old dogs. Use her feminism to get jobs like hot girl number one, suitcase girl, and shot skimpy dresses, and the A spot on shoots, where number sex acts like blowjob scene. She ups and leaves everything for her man. She go through. I can't even read this whole section. It's so garbled. Maybe I'm just bitter. When no one is there for you, only mommy. When everyone who could say they ever wanted you out of jealousy, bitterness, but nope, they all said the same thing, exact same thing. Did they look old, get together, plan that? But we're just bitter old women, but not just wisdom from life. That's our opinions like yours. Maybe you just jealous got Harry got a piece of ass you could never get. You bitter also? Jerk off. And I have to really emphasize this point because as American women, if you want these, obviously they want these men who they do attack. They want these men paying attention to them. They want them, worshiping their belfie shots or whatever. And the key point is if you want people to like you, you should insult them, constantly degrade them, demean them, say that they can't get women, they're gay, they're incels, virgins, whatever. By the way, gay men in general, from what I've heard from gay men, they don't have a hard time like hooking up. So I don't know about the whole gay incel thing. I don't know if that really exists, but constantly degrade, always attack these men. American women, I'm very proud of you. Attack and demean and insult these men, and that's going to cause those men to come back and be like, oh yeah, should we get married, please? Because what every man wants is a woman who is very nasty, very, highly opinionated, kind of like the first one. Insult people, have someone respond, kind of troll them a little bit, mess with them, and then claim that they're a victim. That's what American women do. They insult people, and then when they get called on it, they claim they're a victim. And that's really good, and your strong American women should be proud of that. You should keep practicing it, because that's going to bring men back. And men, you should want a girlfriend or a wife who's going to berate you, nag, insult, put you down all the time. In fact, you can look at it kind of like ask Ian McDiarmid. Let the strap-on flow through you. So this is kind of my gospel message. I hope that men wake up and realize American women are where it's at. And if you date anyone else, it's because you're gay, it's because you're a pedophile, you've got some problem, you're an incel. In fact, if you're having sex with a woman who's not an American, you're basically a virgin and an incel still because you've got all these problems and you hate women. So please take that on board, American women. I'm 100% on your side. You are the most desirable, sexy, and amazing. And I look forward to the day when everyone's going to realize that, and all the other women are going to have to just go off and I guess mate with Vulcans or something because no one's going to want them.